Casteism prevalent among Muslims. Just like Hindus, there is a lot of casteism among Indian Muslims too. We eat from the same plate. Anyone can marry anyone. There is no restriction. But the truth is that all this is an illusion spread by them, in which our Hindu brothers and sisters get trapped. Casteism among Muslims is a social issue here. Among Hindus, it is now more of a political issue, and credit for this goes to secular parties of India, especially the Congress and global leftist ecosystem. Namaskar friends, myself Deepak Kumar Rath. I welcome you to the digital media of Uday India, and in Bharatiya Ka Sankanad, I want to tell you, you must have remembered that a few days ago, Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself had to bail the cat. He talked about the dirty trick of Congress to divide Hindus on the basis of caste, but did not talk about casteism prevalent among Muslims. Just like Hindus, there is a lot of casteism among Indian Muslims too. But secular political parties of India always hid this fact and never let it become a political issue for their electoral benefit. And these so-called secular parties never talked about this issue to avoid division of Muslim votes. Their entire ecosystem, whether it is through history books, by leftists or through Bollywood, has been engaged in telling and promoting conversion that in Islam everyone is one. We eat from the same plate. Anyone can marry anyone. There is no restriction. But the truth is that all this is an illusion spread by them, in which our Hindu brothers and sisters get trapped and become victims of conversion or start doing memes and bhimas. And nowadays another amazing thing has started to appear. The 6 brothers whose Khalsa Panth was created by the 10 gurus of the Sikhs, after getting fed up with the atrocities of the Muslims, those 6 have also become victims of this illusion nowadays. From here to Canada. So imagine how big a conspiracy this ecosystem must be. Well, here we will tell you today something about Islam which you should know and consider. Just like Hindus, there are 3 classes among Muslims too. Ashraf, upper caste, compared to upper caste. Ajlaf, compared to OBC. Arjal, compared to middle caste. Ajalat plus Arjal is Pasmanda Muslims. Now, number 1 is Ashraf. 50% of total Indian Muslims are Ashrafs. They are considered to be the real Muslims. They are at the top of the Muslim hierarchy. They have come from outside and have the real blood of Muslims in them. Sayyid Mirza, Sheikh Pathan, etc., etc. Ashraf Sayyid are considered to be the descendants of Prophet Muhammad. Second is Ajlaf. You can compare them with Indian OBCs. They are not considered to be real. They are upper caste OBC Hindus who converted to Islam. Qureshi, Fakir, Ansari, Mansur, Rain, Jula, etc. Now one more thing is Aljaf also has higher and lower category. They get reservation in OBC in India. Pay attention to this. Pay attention. Third is Arjal. They are the lowest category of Muslims. They are the Dalits who converted to Islam. They thought that they will get equality in Islam, but they never got it. Rajak, Halkhor, etc. becomes into this category. They are equal to Dalits among Hindus. Ajlaf and Arjal are called Pasmanda. They are 85% of total Indian Muslims. They are actually just converted Hindus. Even Hinduism has come out of caste discrimination to a great extent due to education, reservation, SC/ST Act and Modernization. But since there is no reservation, education and SC/ST Act for Muslims, we can say that at present casteism is more among Muslims than Hindus. And the biggest thing is that there is also a separate graveyard for every caste. And this is the situation in India. Earlier, they were not allowed to go to the mosque in the same medieval age. Even today, everyone knows that what their views are for the Pasmindas. Ashrafs are also at the top of, in the terms of caste-based marriages. They also do not allow inter-caste marriages among them. This means an Ashraf boy or girl cannot marry an Ajlaf Muslim and vice versa. They can show anything in films that sab Allah ke bande hai, but there is a difference even among these Allah ke bando. And this is the truth. But there is a big difference between Hindu casteism and Muslim casteism. Casteism among Muslims is a social issue. Here among Hindus it is now more of a political issue, and credit for this goes to secular parties of India, especially the Congress and global leftist ecosystem. The Congress made casteism in Hinduism a political issue to divide Hindus, but Congress never made casteism in Islam a political issue so that this vote bank never gets divided. They called Hinduism dengue, malaria or casteism, but never attacked Islam. Remember this. They defamed the Brahminical system of Hindus, but always supported the Ashraf system of Muslim, and one cannot understand why they hate Brahmins. The population of Jains in this country is 0.72%. The population of Brahmin is more than them, about 5%. Brahmins always allowed Jains to study, do business, and they became rich. The population of Parsis in this country is 0.7%. Brahmins allowed them to study and do business, and today they are among the richest people in India. Sikhs also constitute 1.7% of the population. Brahmins did not stop them from studying and doing business, but Brahmins, who constitute 5% of the population, not only stopped Dalits, who constitute 17 to 18% of the population, from studying and doing business, but also did not allow them to do business and jobs, and poor people are deprived and exploited till then. This is too much. Well, this is a digression. Let us come back to the point. So the thing is, does Congress not want to ask the caste of Muslims? This is the question. Why does Congress doesn't want to ask the caste of Muslims? This is the question. And the reason was that it was easy to control the entire community, Muslim community, by controlling few Ashrafs. The Congress ecosystem always promoted the Ashraf systems. The leftist ecosystem or foreign researchers also did not touch it, but the figures do not lie. From the 1st to 14th Lok Sabha, out of 7,500 elected representatives, 400 were Muslims, of which 340 were from the Ashraf upper caste community. And in the 14th Lok Sabha, only 60 Muslims from Pasmanda backgrounds have been elected. This clearly means that 15% Ashraf Muslims are reaping the benefits of remaining 85% Muslims. But Rahul Gandhi never talked about this. Why he is silent? He must reply this. He says that more the number, the more is the right. So give it to the Muslims. Give it to the Muslims too. Why only Hindus have the divided? And if you want to divide them, divide everyone. But no. The strategy of Congress was very clear. Unite the Muslims on the basis of religion and divide the Hindus on the basis of caste. And this is what they are doing even today. And that is why we need to be more careful. What the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh has said, that if we divide, we will be cut. He is not wrong. This is a big danger. And they are repeatedly attacking the Hindu religion from both sides, physically as well as ideologically. You have seen this yesterday. What has happened in UP during the Visarjan of Durga Murti? One Hindu was killed, murdered. We all have to face this problem together, friends. We all have to have face. We need to be prepared for this. Otherwise, dangerous situation may come. And again, Rahul Gandhi also reply the question why he is not talking about the casteism amongst the Muslims. And again, I will request our esteemed viewers, audience, please share this thought. This is for in the interest of our nation, our Bharat Mata. Let all our youth, let everyone in our society knows who are dividing our nation on the basis of caste system, and why Hindus are always targeted and why Hindus are always victim. That's all for today. Stay tuned with Uday India. Thank you.